Hey, how's it going? It's been absolutely way too long, and I'm just gonna make this quick video right before I do the episode 39 review of Dragon Ball Super, just to give you guys an insight of what I think of the series so far. Anyway, um, about 4 years ago, I finally started getting into Dragon Ball Z, and so on, then Dragon Ball, then GT, and so on, the video games, and obviously so forth. And then 2013 Battle Gods came out, and everybody was psyched, including me. Um, let's see, what else can I think about? Yeah, so, and then Resurrection came out 2015, am I right? Yes? Or no, maybe 2014. Not quite sure. Um, anyway, I love it. I love the theories people come up with. I love the debunking, confirming, all the interviews, everything. Watch Geekdom 101, Dragon Ball Nation, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, Dragon Ball Super has gotten a lot of bash on animation quality. Right now I'm just looking it up. Especially, obviously, with episode 5. When that came out, everybody was fearing for their life, thinking that this was the end. They were 5 episodes in, and they screwed up. Um, yeah, just I'm looking at all these pictures right now. It's not the best, and then obviously, ever since that episode, we've been super critical about it, and we've been in complete fear. Um, we have the tournament already started, I think 10 episodes ago, maybe a little bit more than that, and so far everybody's liking it a lot. Of course, people want it to go a little bit faster, a little bit slower. But I think the real reason everyone wants that is because by the time everybody got into Dragon Ball Z, it had already been out for 10, 15 years, and we could binge watch it, you know? The Frieza saga was way too long in my opinion, but we could get through it in a day. And we could completely block out, the crazy long parts, the terrible animations, because we got such a huge chunk of story in one day or in a week and so on. We're getting an episode a week. And we're right now, or the next video I'm going to make, we're critiquing each episode, each individual one, each individual frame. And that's going to, that's going to crap out on us, because when it comes down to it, this really is not a series to be critiquing episode by episode by episode by episode. It's not like Breaking Bad or really a drama series. It's a kid's cartoon, essentially. That's what it is. And the kids, us, have grown up, and we want it to be super complex. We want future Trunks to come back. We want all these reasons on why the Super Saiyan transformation does this or that. Why the Super Saiyan 2 this? He's an alien, None of this should really make sense. He's not a human. But I love the series completely. And I'm just gonna throw my opinion out right now. They really did not have to do the what's it called? The Battle of Gods and Resurrection of F as episodes, because one, the amazing quality of the movies was completely downgraded. I could go on for hours. When it comes to actually starting, I'll tell you this. It would have been nice if they gave an episode for each movie. 30 minutes on Battle of Gods, 30 minutes on Resurrection of F, giving things that we did not know. When it comes down to continuing the story, I mean, this single interview by Toyotaro and Toriyama about a week ago, it's from April 16th, that's today's date, that gave a lot of insight that they're actually thinking about the series. They're not just handing the manuscripts to Toei. They're kind of actually planning it ahead, which is really, really good. So, I mean, I have hope for the series. It's difficult for us to support it from where we are here in America or anywhere else but Japan, just because the huge Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball merch is in Japan, and we can't. This is me talking out of my ass, but I think they have to support it more firsthand, and then when they bring it here and all the merch comes over here, then that's when we can really show our support. I went into Books a Million yesterday with a friend from work, and I started to see a lot more Dragon Ball merch. It's not big like Star Wars or Minecraft or even Doctor Who, but it is starting to float back up, which is really, really good. They had those, they're not called amiibos, but those little chibi looking things. They make them for like The Walking Dead and pretty much anything you can imagine. And they have the Vegeta one with the Scouter. I mean, I personally don't like it just because I like the original style of Dragon Ball, but I would buy it, in hopes that it would show support from our country and so on. When it comes to pacing and speed, I think the episodes are fine. They're not dragging it out like they did in Dragon Ball Z, where the fights would last 3 to 4 episodes long. Gohan versus Cell was 2 hours long. We got Kaba versus Vegeta, which between you and I, it could have been a lot more dramatic. I loved it. I loved it for what it was. I'm not going to sit here and say I wish I got more, I wish I had less. But, I appreciate it. That one specifically, that episode, the animation, spectacular. And by the way, just so you guys know, I do have a DBZ Amino account. I actually don't know what my name is on there. I'm pretty sure it's Nazo Kara. But I do write the blogs on there. I tend to write reviews of episodes a lot faster on there just because I can hurry up and type it up and add some pictures. A lot faster than making a video because obviously it takes time. I gotta make sure no one's home so they're not watching TV and the echoes and so on. Like, this is the top quality you're gonna get right now because I'm home alone and there's no echoes. I got wood floors everywhere and you can imagine how that is. And luckily I actually worked a morning shift today and I got off at 2 p.m. Normally I don't get home until midnight or 1 a.m. and then I work again around 2 p.m. the next day every week. But anyway, enough about that. I feel like these new artists who are doing Dragon Ball Super, they're gonna start getting the feel of it. I mean, I feel like they've started and got the feel now. Their action scenes aren't the best, but I do have faith in them because if we sit here and constantly bash them, they're gonna lose their confidence. I'm not saying we directly have an influence on them, but I forgot who it was, but somebody released a statement saying that we're critiquing it too hard, the people of the internet, and in a lot of ways we are, and we kind of need to back off because I believe Geekdom said that this is raw material. We're not even supposed to be seeing this yet. Our greedy little eyes are using the internet to watch this, so we're not even supposed to be seeing. We're seeing stuff that's still in production. When it comes, because they did fix the Blu-ray version of episode 5. I think it's only been released in Japan. Again, I'm not 100% with my facts, but I'll always let you know when I'm not sure of something. So when it comes to America and when it's dubbed and it's meant for our eyes, I'm sure that they're gonna cut out some of the bad animation, or they're gonna maybe reanimate something or go over anything, because I don't really watch TV here in our country. I really just watch either Dragon Ball Z or anything on Netflix, and all that stuff has been processed, has been made sure to look good for the final product. That's not the final product, what we're seeing. In fact, it could be easily redubbed in Japanese for DVD. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. But that's really all I have for this video. I think the episode 37 just aired 16 minutes ago. I think it's still on. I'm going to try and watch it as soon as possible. I'll jot some notes down. And then we will we will dive into Dragon Ball Super. Again, leave a comment below. I know a lot of you guys aren't there anymore, the 500 subscribers that I do have. But yeah, check me out on DBZ Amino, all that stuff, and we can chat about Dragon Ball. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later, alright?